Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live.
Yes, sir. Yes, man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in, family. Welcome in, everybody. Crimson Tide Nation. Everybody likes haters and all. Welcome in to the show tonight, man. Welcome in tonight. We got y'all dropping in on a hot one. We got us a nice special guest. Two special guests tonight, y'all. Two special guests tonight. We got this show popping tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all 100,000, 10,000, 15 million, 1,000%, man. Your boy, Coach Smook. I'm feeling good. Y'all got me a good nap in. I'm ready. Y'all know how I get, man. I get my energy. I got me a honey bun. I went and found another honey bun. So I got me a honey bun on the side. Got my water. I'm ready. And tonight's guest, y'all, I think they're excited to be here. I'm honored to have these two people, these two wonderful people on the show tonight, man, knowing that not only do they represent what we represent as a community, but we got some real life action on the scene tonight. Somebody that's going to tell us what it takes to wear that crimson and white, man. A young man that I have been very high on ever since his recruitment started, ever since we got that flip. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to have Montgomery and his mother, Ryqueze, on tonight, man. It's going to be a good conversation. Going to dive into, you know, his upbringing, all the recruiting stuff, the hype behind what's happening in the DeBoer era now at the University of Alabama, his personal journey and commitment to the program, and what his future goals, his goals are this season and going forward in the future. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for taking time out of your evening to jump on this segment here. It looks like our Twitter. Oh yeah, okay, good. We got Instagram, we got Facebook up, we got Instagram, and we got YouTube up tonight. We don't got Twitter up tonight. So if y'all see them on Twitter, they looking for it, tell them to come over to YouTube tonight. We got the late night show with Coach Smook, and everybody pulling up. Gary, Dwight, Piano Man, Moon Rocker, Tamara, Bino, Dwight. I see y'all. All my family in here. Mary J. Vaughn is in the chat. I see y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. And if you're in the chat and you're not a member of the AAA community, this is how you do it. You just jump on here and you go to the main channel, click the link, and sign up. Subscribe. Become a member of the channel. You can support as multiple levels, how you can support. And this commercial tells you how to do it. So check this out. And when we come back, we'll bring on our guest for tonight's show. Thank y'all for being here. And here, take an opportunity to become a part of the AAA family. Here you go. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community. And also, there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's supporting. Listen, I need everybody to take a few seconds right now to share the live stream real quick. Just take a few seconds right now. I know it's Tuesday night. I know everybody's trying, but I want y'all to check out this conversation tonight. I feel like this one gonna be a special one. Y'all know Coach Smook. We don't do interviews. We have conversations. We sit here. We try to create the living room vibe. So, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna introduce Mom first because me and Mom made a special connection, when we finally got to talk, and just to know some of the values and the morals that I was taught when, bringing up. And we're not too far in age, what I'm saying? Coming up in the same type of upbringing, where family first, family over everything, and learning to stick to your core values and having that strong foundational faith. I'm telling you all, this is a woman, when you talk to her, you feel like you're getting a hug all the time. I said that about somebody in our community all the time, but I said you feel like you're getting a hug all the time because she got mama/auntie vibes all the time. And coming to the stage, first I want to bring on the stage my sister. The reason why we're able to be excited about this young man and his future, the reason why he's here today, his mother, Rock Montgomery's mother, his mother, Ryqueze Montgomery. Welcome to the stage, sis. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you doing? Hey, everybody.
Doing good. Look, we could have started the show without recognizing the queen herself, the one who actually brought the young man into this world and raised him and put him out there to be on display for the world. And you did a great job, if I might say so myself.
I appreciate that.
How's your evening going?
It's going. Just got off work probably about an hour ago. Worked a little overtime today. We got to get to that bag anyway. Possible, yes. Always. So
100%. 100%.
Worked a little overtime today. Just got off. So excited about the show. I appreciate you for having us on.
Yeah.
I talked to you like you said. real people,
Mm-hmm.
real conversations. I
Yes,
love
yeah.
it.
I love
So,
it too, man. I was telling everybody, like the day after we had our conversation, I was like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, if we get Marquisha to the tailgate, is up, man. That's something y'all do not want to miss. Y'all do not want to miss this tailgate. But I know it's gonna be more interactions past that. But outside of that, it's just an honor to have you on. A lot of parents, they kind of shy away from this stage with with the new NIL, with how college football is kind of evolving. A lot of parents shy away from being actively engaged in supporting their child, their athlete on social
mhm,
media. But I love how you and some of the mothers that had those young men that stuck through the Coach Saban transition,
mhm.
y'all were very vocal about it on social media, and I know for a fact my community has been behind it for a long time, ever since we started coming on to you, Jaden Roberts' mother, Miss Twanisha, me and McClellan, all of them, a part of the whole crew. So it's an honor to have you on. But we're gonna dive into that conversation a little later. I'm glad you're here. Is
Okay.
Rock ready? Let me see it. Let me see if Rock ready. He probably dipped off to go get that last meal. He on that meal prep, He got
Yeah, it's a little too late to be eating tonight. So
Uh-oh,
hopefully
look.
he better be done already ate.
Uh-oh, Rock. I hope I ain't get you in trouble now. Look, he don't, he was talking about, I just woke up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just woke up. Look, but we got him getting ready in the background, y'all. Can't wait to have him on. But just before he comes on, just tell us a little bit about yourself, and how Rock came around, how Rock came about.
Well, as you know, my name is Marquisha Montgomery, and I am so very proud of that name.
Yes.
Um, I had rock when I was 21 years old, actually. I was in college
Mm-hmm.
and I was going to school to be a nurse. And I found out I was pregnant. I had made it all the way through, took all my core classes. And when it came time to go to nursing school, well, I ended up being a single parent. So nursing school was kind of out for me.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go to nursing school because that was a full-time job, which paid no money. So
Mm-hmm.
I actually had to go work so I could take care of my son. And that's exactly what I did.
Yes, sir.
I didn't get to finish nursing school, but I did finish college and I have a master's degree now.
Right.
But Rock, I mean, that's my baby. I ain't gonna lie. He is. I have another son, but that's my baby because we kind of grew up together. Like I said, I was a single parent and I just, when I had him, I didn't have all the answers at first, and I don't have them
Yeah.
all now. But I knew that when I brought that life into this world, that everything about me was out the door. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Everything was about him. From the day I saw his face, everything was about him. So as he grew up, I'm gonna get into how he got into football because
Yeah,
this
yeah,
our
yeah.
favorite story we like to tell. Growing up, like even though he was a big kid, bullying wasn't as bad back then as it is now. But kids, you know how they are. If they think you scared, they want to fight, they want to pick on you. So he had a couple of little guys at school that wanted to knock him around, try to fight him. And he would come home and, be upset or whatever. And I'm like, look, we don't play that around here.
Right, right,
If
right. You don't
somebody
come
put
home
their
crying.
hands on you, then you know what to do. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real. So
I know that's right.
I said, oh my God. I mean, I'm a woman. They say a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. So I'm like, well, the only thing I can do to get you tough is put you in football because I know that's a
Mm,
contact
I know
sport.
that.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we did that at the age of 5. He started out with the Cowboys. And I never forget this moment. My baby was out there on the field and he got the wind knocked out of him.
Oh Lord.
And I turned my head to the side and I dropped a tear. I was like, I can't look. I said, but if he get back up and he keep going,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
then we gonna keep going with this thing. And that's exactly what he did. He got up,
yeah.
fell back in line, and he didn't get the wind knocked out of him no more. And we've been rocking and rolling ever since. And I
Man.
guarantee you, nobody wants to step to Rock now because he ain't that little boy running home. Mama, somebody hit me. He ain't that no more.
Listen, I said, and it usually be them ones, they always it's be the bigger ones that really don't know what they capable of. My brother like that. I got a little brother, and he about right now he about 6'1", 6 foot, about 275. Just always been a specimen, always been bigger than everybody in his class. But he would get on the field when he finally started playing organized ball, which wasn't until ninth grade, 8th grade. He would get on the field and just be so nice. And, I'm like, what? And it's like you said, it took somebody trying to bully him because he was real soft-spoken with joke and stuff, but real. And it just took that one time he ended up folding somebody up in the hallway. And from that point on, I mean, to this day, they just won a national championship in this semi-pro league, their championship. So shout out to my brother Corey, by the way. He would love to be in this episode because he is an offensive lineman at heart. And he was one of the ones that we have our calling segments. He called in and he was like, man, I don't know what it's going to take to get my boy Ryqueze on the field. But, and he was like, and so when we made that connection, I said, that would be awesome. He actually working tonight, but I would have loved to have him on because they get to talk that offensive line, talking all that stuff. But we're going to get into all that. We're going to get it. Where my boy done went? Where he done went to? Is he back there? Because he ain't got his camera on. Let me see. I can't tell if he got his thumbs up or not. But yeah, that's crazy how you how you got him in the football, and that's something that I kind of want to hark on tonight too when we dive into the conversation, because a lot of players, especially in today's society, it's like you see the single parent home, right? And it's kind of hard to see the balance in, pushing my child, but allowing my child to become his own at the same time. Because you wanna help them avoid things that you see coming in that path. But at the same time, if you don't allow them to experience those things and really be tested, they don't really learn anything. And so you just kind of do your best to raise them. What was part of your foundational, like your core values in what you did to kind of raise, right? Because you said it yourself, y'all kind of helped each other. You kind of raised each other. So what was some of the core values that you stuck to keep him kind of in line and try to keep yourself on track too?
Well, just always do what's right, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I always told him that no matter how hard it is to do what's right, you got to know that that's what's going to get you through. You know what I'm saying? God see y'all. And I've always been the type of person that, God scares me. I mean, I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not the type of person that would do something wrong and not expect for it to come back to me. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been the type of person that, I don't want to do that, or I don't want to hurt anybody, or I don't want to do anything wrong because I don't want to get whooped. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want anything bad happening to me. So I've always tried to teach him that, respect goes a long way.
Yep.
Like you don't never know who you can run across. Who you may need. You can't go through this world alone. You're always going to need somebody, and when people see that you got a good heart and you come from a good space, they're willing to reach out and help you in any way possible. You know what I'm saying? So I've always just taught him that do what's right no matter what. Keep a smile on your face, even when there's bad days. You can still have a smile on your face. When you get home, you can cry it out then. Yeah. But just try to be there for others if you can. Just always do your best to do what's right.
Right.
That
I love that about that mindset, because so many times, and this is something that I kind of have dealt with on myself, going through my separation previously with my kids. You see a lot of single parent homes. It's like they make it about themselves instead of about the main thing with the children. And when you have those type of core values, do the right thing, regardless of how it make you feel, do good by others, because you never know when you're going to need somebody to just look out for you and be able to know your name. That's something that I started to kind of live by the more and more, the older I got. And that's something that I see my kids kind of displaying now, regardless of, whose presence they're in. I see them doing right by each other, doing right by wherever they are. And I'm glad to see that. You need more of that in our community in general, but to see that be a core value in a single parent household. That is something that is definitely needed when you're talking about wanting to put a outstanding or mature young man on the field to set them up to be successful. And I commend you for that. It's a lot of mothers that do that. And it's a lot of single fathers out there too. We're not just going to talk about the single mothers. There's some single fathers out there that have to play both sides and really find that balance of nurturing and stern, you know. And it's a good balance when you doing it with the right motive. When you're doing it with the right motive. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got people coming in giving rock. Shout out. You got Yusuf James popping in. Yeah.
That's big aunt right there.
Then we had I think somebody else was in here. Blake Chambliss. Shout out to you.
That's my husband. That's Rock's dad.
Look, shout out to you, Mr. Shout out to you, Mr. Chambliss. Look. Hey, and he said, baby, tell them they got your last name wrong, but we're gonna talk about look, sir, listen, I could fix it. I don't need no apprehensions. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be part of the family. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm like that too, man. I won't. No. When we do it, when we tie that knot, when we take on each other's responsibilities, you better flaunt that last name, girl. I'm trying to let them know. I ain't half stepping out here. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, Blake. I feel you. But we got a lot to dive into tonight. I gotta check on my boy. Can you text him and see where he is?
I am. I hope he didn't go back.
Cause he sure looked like he was in that zone when I'm gonna let her off stage backstage for a second to check on Rock, y'all, cause we had him on and everything. So hold on, let me see. All right, she checking on her right now. We're gonna get him back on, but I want y'all to take an opportunity right now while we wait for them to get situated in the back, because I think she's gonna have to go out and jump back in now. But I'm telling y'all, we talked to Rock earlier. He was like, yeah. And I'm telling you, it's something different about this heat wave we experiencing right now in the Southeast. It's something different. If he had any type of training earlier today, around them noon hours, them 2 o'clock hours, I feel his pain because I was outside with the dog, sitting on the front porch trying to do some edits. And that sun was tearing me up. So I could just imagine what my younger going through, especially right now with that strength and conditioning program. They got the type of regimens they got them boys going through right now. But I think we got Mama back. Let me see. Why is not showing her camera? I see it. Okay, let me see. And y'all know how we do on the Coach Smook Network, y'all. We don't technical difficulties. We always dealing with them. It always happens. It happens. Well, y'all run some AAA emojis up in the chat, man. All my family that's AAA, all the members that's in the chat, run up the emojis. Show some love. We got Rock getting ready to come on. Okay, Smook, I got your stream, y'all. I guess download. Okay, bet. And all you got to do, Cindy, all you got to do, that link that I emailed you or that I sent you or that I will be sending you, my bad. You're going to copy that link and put it on the app and it'll bring you right into the room. And y'all can actually jump in here about 30 minutes. But give me a thumbs up if you're good, Marquise. Okay, she good. We bringing her back on. Boom. Shaka-laka. There we go.
It's Rock here.
Nah, look, I see him in the background. He popped. There he go. Look at it. Look.
Yeah, he stayed that way.
Let me get my boy on, y'all. Without further ado, y'all, welcome to the stage, number 55, offensive lineman. I don't know what to call him. Guard, tackle, center. He play everywhere on the O-line. My boy doing work, been putting in that work, dedication. If they ain't wearing crimson, y'all know the rest. Mr. Rock Montgomery himself coming to the stage. What's good, Rock?
Man, what's up, fam?
Listen. I couldn't see. I ain't see your camera on in the back. I was like, I hope he ain't go back to sleep because I know them feelings. Them post-workout now, they catch up with you, they'll let you go, man.
Man, nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I was letting y'all talk the whole time. Like, I was playing Hitman. No cap, on me.
So you and I was just about to say, so because you on Hitman, is it safe to assume that you already pre-ordered that NCAA, right?
No, but I did get an email confirmation though. I'm gonna get a code for the game though, and like,
man, look, Rock, we don't be slacking on that because I'm gonna be coming looking for y'all. I got a couple of your teammates already lined up talking that noise, so I'm gonna go ahead and line them up. I can add you to the list if you want to get added now.
Man, look, I ain't the type of person that plays sports games like that, but college football, I'm gonna play that for sure. I don't like Madden, but I'm gonna play that for sure.
Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a hitter. But Rock, welcome on to the show, man. The chat is excited to see you. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the comments, but everybody in here, we've been waiting to get you on. I don't care. Call me a fan. Say what you want. I've been a huge fan of Ryqueze McElderry. At first is what I was introduced at. Ryqueze McElderry is what I was introduced. And then when I seen the name change, I was like, okay, that's hometown. My family from Montgomery, Alabama. So I was like, that's easier for me to remember. You know, shout out to my mom who's in the chat. She loves you, man. She loves you. She loves Jaden Roberts. She loves Tyler Booker. I think what it is, she really connect with your moms. That's what it is. She see how your mom support y'all, and that's how she used to do me. So she really connects. She loves seeing her big boys out there because she raised the offensive lineman and my brother. So shout out to everybody showing Rock love tonight. Rock, your mom gave us the rundown on how she got you into football, man. She had to toughen you up a little bit. After you figured that out, man, what really made you want to stick with the game of football?
Because everybody kept telling me that football is gonna be my sport. Because my first love was basketball. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I love my teammates, but I do got some doubters on my team because they don't think that I can hoop until like I show them. You feel me? That I'm like that. But yeah, like I was a hooper before anything. Like them was like my first two sports. Like them the only things like sports that I played. But like I was a hooper. Like I could hoop. Like I wasn't always like just like this big. Like I used to be like real skinny like growing up, and then I just got big like in like elementary. Like I was big, but I wasn't like swole. Like I was always like a slim fit. So
you was husky.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I've always trying to be husky. I ain't never been able to be husky in my life, so I ain't had that privilege. I always been the underweight, frail looking. Make sure you get them an extra biscuit from Popeyes. That was me. That's what I had to get, an extra biscuit every meal. So yeah, lucky you. But go ahead. You said a hooper. So I watched similar type of characteristics, and I noticed this about this offensive line class with you. Miles McVay is a hooper. Wilkin, I seen Wilkin could get out there on the court. Do y'all ever get into like some of that in your downtime? The big boys go out there on the court and show them what they working with.
We done talked about it, but like we gotta like actually do it. You feel me? Like I done hooped a few times. Like this summer, like I'm real cool with like some of the girls on the women's basketball team. You feel me? Shout out to them. I be hooping with them or whatever. And like you know what I'm saying? Like they college like basketball players, like new girls, like they bucket getters. And like for me, like hooping with them, like it ain't like I'm an OD or like be all big and strong on them, but like with them, like they gonna make me like run. I don't run like as a lineman, you feel me? Like I do when it come to workouts and stuff like that, but like that's something that keep me active, like with them.
For sure. I love that, man. I love when the big guys can go out there and show their athleticism. So I'm gonna go the rest of the conversation, and I'm just kind of bounce between y'all because we're gonna really dive into faith, family, and football. And I don't anything y'all don't want to talk about, we ain't gotta talk about it. I don't plan to do nothing crazy. I love to create this balance of relationship but realism when we have these conversations. And one thing that a lot of the fan base, a lot of the community wants to kind of dive into is the recruiting. You know, recruiting is a hot commodity right now in college football. Actually, if you look at social media, that's what everybody worried about in all the fan bases. You know, which recruit we're gonna get, who we flipping, this, that, and third. Rock. Well, we're gonna go with Mom first. We talked about his initial commitment was the UGA. You know, growing up in the state of Alabama, being traditionally having a tie to being either Auburn or Alabama, have your son commit to UGA, knowing that Coach Saban and this staff, this great staff we watched Bama football our whole life. You get what I'm saying?
Our whole life.
I know it's a dream of yours. It's always been a dream if my son could ever go and play for Coach Saban. How was that process watching him commit to Georgia and what was your backing? Because me personally, I know how I would feel. It's my son. I don't care. It ain't got to be Bama. Wherever you go, I'm gonna be with you for them next 3 to 4 years or 5 years, however long. Anyways, but what was your stance on it?
Yeah, and that's exactly how it was. Like at the time, they had Coach Marone, so he didn't offer Ryqueze, and it really wasn't a whole lot of relationship there. But you know, all the coaches in Georgia, like they was crazy about him. He went to camp there. We went one day, and he showed out. And when he showed out, his coach,
Luke, he had
Coach
Clemson
Luke.
now.
But remember, Coach, Lord, he gonna kill me. My boy, Anderson High.
Who?
My boy.
At Aniston?
Yeah. The D-line coach, not the D-line. Yeah, the D-line coach from Anderson.
You talking about Ball?
Yes, he gonna kill me because that's like my brother. I'm talking about, oh no, I just had a brain freeze.
She just did you like my mama do me all the time. We'll be at the family reunion. My mama be like, Stank, who was that? And I'd be like, Mom, who are you talking about? You remember your friend that was the one that had the dog that used to eat macaroni and cheese? I'd be like, Mom, what is you talking about? But she gonna get me in the chat.
Kill me. He gonna kill me. Sorry, Coach Ball. You know I still love you. But yeah, we was over there that day, so we went to camp, and Ryqueze was out there working, and we sitting over there in the shade, and out of nowhere, Coach Ball just came up to me. He was like, Mom. I said, what? He said, you know your son just got offered by Georgia. I said, what? I just started screaming and hollering, and he was like, not just Georgia. Ryqueze got 3 offers that day. Wow. Just from going to camp. And so, you know, we kind of started building a relationship with all the coaches over there. You know, shout out to Coach Gordon, Coach Kirby, whatever. Coach Luke at the time before he retired. Like, they real deal, like, had a real relationship with him.
Right.
And so, like I said, at that time, Coach Marone was the O-line coach at Bama. And, you know, we didn't know much about him. Didn't know that he had came from the NFL or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, when
we got our own opinions about that.
Yeah, when everybody found out that Ryqueze had committed to Georgia, it was just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like the Alabama coach staff, like, what? You no, we ain't doing that. No. And so Coach Saban did get us down there, you know. He wanted to know what was going on. Like, you know, you from Alabama. I know you a big Alabama fan. I've already heard, which our whole family is diehard Alabama fans.
I know that's right.
We bleed crimson, baby. We bleed.
I know that's right.
So
you see it. So you see it on his arm. You see it on his arm.
Yeah, and I'm mad because he went and got that tattoo without me.
Without you,
matching tattoos.
No.
Yeah, we supposed to get matching A's. So it's all good.
Rock, what in the world, man? What in the world, man? Come on. If my mama ever asked me to go get a tat with her, I'm not, bro, I ain't passing up. So my parents, you know, my parents are pastors, and they weren't big on that, but they both had, you know, my dad had one when he was younger, got a little jailhouse tat. He ain't go to jail to get it, but his uncle was, you know what I'm saying? And then my mama, she went and got her first one. They went and got their first one together, and they tat so fire. And I always told them if we ever did something, if like on my bucket list, I want to go get one tat. It could be the smallest thing. And they in the chat now, they probably like, nah, we ain't going back. But if they ever change their mind, Rock, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna vlog it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna.
Nah, man, I'll tell you this though. This right here, this my very first tat. And people be like, how you got like a tiger and then I got an elephant like on the same arm. I love how tiger eyes or like a tiger look.
Yeah.
That's one. Roll Tide. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worry about the boys down there in Montgomery though. You feel me?
Montgomery.
For real, on the plains, like no disrespect, great team, great university, but like it's Roll Tide, man, for sure.
Already.
Man, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I got this Bama tattoo during the spring, this past spring. Like
story behind it. Give it to us. Give me the story behind it. I know we was kind of talking about recruiting, but
right.
I think everybody knows why Rock didn't get the attention he deserved because, and I'm one of the guys I follow recruiting for about 8-9 years, like real intense wise now, like really followed it. And I started looking at coaches' history and how they recruited. Doug Marrone, great developer. But when it came to creating relationships, that wasn't his strong suit. Same thing with Bill O'Brien. It's a thing with a lot of professional coaches that try to come to the college ranks. Joe Brady, one of the best offensive coordinators when he had Joe Burrow at LSU, right? Got all that recognition. Never heard anything about him recruiting because that wasn't a strong suit. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, we definitely missed a few years having those type of staffs at the University of Alabama, but definitely shouts out to Coach Saban, the GOAT, for getting out there on that. You know what I'm saying? Going out there and talking to old Rock. What was that? Hold up, before we jump into the tattoo story, Rock, what was that interaction talking to Coach Saban like? Being a Bama fan growing up, watching Coach Saban your whole life. What you 19 now, 20?
Yeah, I'm 19.
You've watched Coach Saban has been Alabama for you your whole life. We're just gonna say that. What was that like? That first interaction with Coach Saban?
The first interaction with him, like, I done like already came to like games and like he shake all the recruits' hands after the games to like pay his respects, like saying thank you for like coming to the game and coming to watch us and stuff like that. But the real conversation is when like he had offered me. I was at the barbershop finna get ready to get a haircut. I don't know where I was finna go. I think we was finna go out of town if I ain't mistaken. And one game he used to work on the staff. His name Daniel Bush, but he ain't with us no more.
Right.
My mama, like, I'm a recruit. I'm in the locker room trying to, you feel me, give me some gloves or a towel. My mama listening to him, and he was like one of the people that was like over recruiting. She got his Twitter. I got his Twitter. You feel me? She gave it to me. Sent my film out, and then next thing you know, we kept in contact or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing you know, I dropped my top 5 schools, and then it was really like a top 6 because I threw Bama in there. Like, as soon as I had dropped my top 5, Bama offer, like, I want to say like a
2
week.
days later.
Yeah,
I thought it was 2 days.
2 days. You right. It was like 2 days
On a
later.
Wednesday.
Yeah, because
She remember that. She remember that.
Yeah, I was committing for my birthday. I'm walking around school all day with a Alabama hoodie on, just to have on a full-fledged Georgia shirt on right up under it. And like, I love Georgia, like, recruiting wise, like Coach Smart, like, he got a lot of respect out of me. Like, he was the second man right behind Saban. That was his right hand man.
Yeah. Yep.
So like, as a recruit, like, getting recruited by him, it was like getting recruited by like a younger Saban, in my opinion. You feel me? And yeah, man, like, the thing, like, people say this, they be like don't go to a school like just for a coach because like anything can happen. And like, that's basically like what had happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm committed to Georgia. I was committed for like 8-9 months, and you know, I'm not gonna speak on like any position because anything but like that. But like, once they got the job at Georgia, you know, like, they didn't reach out to me, and I'm like, I feel like I was left in the wind because I'm like, I've been here. Like, I know you, the coach, like, you up there, you hot, you on a high scale to me.
Yeah.
But like, I'm one of the commission. Like, I don't even know who you are.
Right.
And man, yeah. Then next thing you know, two of my officials and stuff. And Bama was my last one, like right before, like when I graduated early in December. So I told Saban, I was like, I mean, I'm here now. I told Saban, I was like, I'm gonna flip to y'all July 4th, like right that summer, before my senior season. And you know what I'm saying, I flipped. And the coach that I had, the offensive line coach that I had last year was Eric Wolford. Like, he had kicked section out. And you feel me? Shout out to my boy right there. Like, we had a real close relationship. Like, that was my guy. That was like a whole nother father figure for me. Like, love that man. And it kind of hurt me like a lot. Like, that the staff like let him go. You feel me? Since we got a new staff. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a you feel me, business at the end of the day. So I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, control anything. My teammates couldn't control anything. We just had to stick together.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we did. You feel me? Like, as an O-line unit, you feel me? Like, Proctor, that's my boy. You feel me? Big Kane. He might have, you know what I'm saying, slid away, but like, you know what I'm saying, he knew where home was at.
He knew where home was. Yep. Yeah. And Rock, I don't mean to jump in it, but I like that. I've been able to talk to you. I talked to Jaden Roberts very extensively. I've been able to talk to Tyler Booker, you know, as a team reporter. James Brockermeyer, even before he left, got to talk to him. The Formby family, been able to talk to them. And the offensive line group as a whole, seems to be like one of the tightest knit groups in the locker room right now. And even like I think even the parents that I was able to contact, the familiarity with the other offensive lineman parents is something that I'm starting to see. So my question to mom is, when you look at your son and how he's developing as a young man from, and we're gonna get to kind of dive into the conversation of the Saban retirement. We're gonna give our stories about that here. But watching how Rock handled the transition, first of all, your reaction, and then how he handled it. What's your confidence level seeing the change of guard from Coach Saban to Kalen DeBoer and his new staff?
Very confident. Like he said, it's a business at the end of the day. He didn't just shut down because Coach Saban left. He did get in and play a little bit under Coach Saban, but he knows that life goes on.
Right.
And that, Alabama is still Alabama at the end of the day. We're going to always roll no matter who we get. When Coach Saban first came in, it wasn't like that. But, he ended up being like that. So, the new coaching staff, when I asked him how he felt about it, he said he loved them.
Yeah.
He was like, Mom, I love them. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere is different. I love it. Everybody positive. We, like you said, we're a team. We brothers at the end of the day, and we really see that now or whatever. So, I think his transition was good. And he got a good relationship with Coach Cap or whatever. And like he tell Coach Cap all the time, I'm just ready to get out there and show y'all what I can do. So
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Feel good.
I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is from being a team reporter. And I know, Rock, you get to see us after spring practice. You see us standing off to the side, and a lot of times you'll see some of us around a few coaches, and not once ever did I have a conversation with Coach Cap or Coach Ellis, the tight end coach, and they did not mention Rock Montgomery. They did not mention James Brockermeyer's improvement and Wilkin Formby. Those three names were names that just kept ringing. Every time I would be able to, even other reporters, beat writers, they would always talk about. And so I think it happened right after Roberts went down with the little ankle injury during the second scrimmage. And I think you came in for him that game, Rock, and that scrimmage. And that scrimmage right there, you could hear the parents in that where I was sitting. You could hear the parents like, man, that's gonna be the one. Like just how you move. My question to you is now, Mom kind of harking on, how you've handled the transition. That news broke. Coach Saban retired. And I know we get the same general story. Nobody knew, nobody knew. First 20 minutes after you get confirmation that Coach Saban retired, what's going to be your mind, Rock?
See, I ain't gonna say it because we on video, but what was going through my mind was like what the
yeah. Like, hold on, here we go. What the? Yeah, I got you.
I'm like, this is insane. Like nobody in a million years would think like a coach as legendary as Saban would be retiring. Like Coach Saban, like everybody around, like that's on the staff or like that's playing for him, that's on staff, call him the old man, which he is, no offense. But then again, it's like Saban has like a real young spirit. Like Saban do flip, like he did flips with us. He running around practice with us. Like, you feel me? He got high energy like the rest of us. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm like, what's going on? And you feel me? And I know like it's multiple reasons to why he retired, but then again, like I feel like he should enjoy his retirement. But I feel like within this situation, getting Coach DeBoer and the new staff, I feel like it was a win-win situation. Like the new era, like people be saying like NIL, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like that's great opportunities, but like that's all people really be worried about. Like me, I think about it, but it's not to the point where I'm just like money hungry or I'm greedy or I need to like, you know what I'm saying, be pocket watching on people. Like money, like it's great to have money, but then again, like money ain't everything. And a lot of people don't realize that. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing about me, like I can't be bought. Like that's what happened to me like while I was getting recruited. Like I ain't gonna say no teams, but you know what I'm saying? Like they was ready to, you feel me? And I don't want I don't want to take no bribe from anybody. Like I want like to get whatever I deserve.
You want to earn whatever you get.
You feel me? And
yes, sir.
Yeah, mama, you already know what I'm finna say.
Yeah.
Whatever is worth having, you work for.
You worth working for. Yep, that's our motto in this house.
Like last year, knowing I wasn't gonna play, I ain't gonna lie. Like I was hot. Like I was real mad. You feel me? But I got like I ain't gonna show you my leg tattoo. Like I can end up showing you or like see you a video, but like my leg tattoo like it's based on Mortal Kombat. So like it's like reflecting on my like first year, cause I'm like hot headed. I'm like, why I ain't doing this? Why I ain't doing that? Like why I ain't got moved up? And the biggest problem that everybody on the team know was my weight. Like, you feel me? I can personally say, like, I was fat, like, because I was. Like, I was 362 coming out of high school. You feel me?
360. You know what? I got it. And this is what everybody used to struggle with last year. We didn't believe that you were that heavy. The way you carried your weight, I mean, and we knew you was big, you know, but you stand next to Caden Proctor, you look normal size. You stand next to Jaden Roberts, you look normal. You get what I'm saying? Like that, the line like JC, everybody was big last year. So you at 360 was like a surprise. I mean, 340, 325 coming in. That's what I saw. Cause even then, your ability to get out of space and move and get a hat on somebody was like, and it's an athletic big dude right here, you know. And you could tell he if he can go and play on the other side, he can go play D tackle if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? He can be a big end if you want. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. People think like if you know like my teammate before he transferred to Florida State, Terrence Ferguson, but we call him Ferg.
Yeah.
Man, he used to get mad at practice because like we would like have to help each other like within drills and stuff like that. Like every time like I
eat them up.
Yeah, because like my hands like they so heavy and like big, like you feel me? Like it's like once they on you, like it's done routes, and like anybody can tell you that. But man, I played tackle in high school, and I'm not a tackle. Like I never was a tackle. You feel me? I was just one of the biggest ones on the team, and like I was athletic enough to like play tackle.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it continue to develop, man. Because I honestly believe this type of energy, and I'm glad your mom highlighted that Coach Cap statement about, you know, that relationship. I love that about this staff. They're really about developing young men, really connecting and understanding their not just for their benefit, but for the benefit of the organization. They understand what Coach Saban built. They understand the effort that you all put into it. They understand, especially one thing that gave me much respect for Coach Shepard and Coach Cap publicly coming out and acknowledging that the guys that stuck through this transition, they're going to get their fair shot. They're going to get their look. They're going to get pushed harder than the guys that's coming in. We want these guys, we want them to understand that we respect you all sticking through us and giving us an opportunity. It wasn't us giving y'all an opportunity. Y'all gave us the opportunity. This is y'all's. Y'all built this. Y'all were in the playoffs last year. We didn't have anything to do with this. Y'all were part of this. So we're going to respect that and push that. And Coach Cap said something, one thing in particular, when he was talking about the offensive line group, he was talking about the accountability across the board, how you all have become your brother's keepers. Your mom highlighted when we had our conversation, you and Jaden Roberts, y'all relationship. Talk to the chat a little bit, because everybody kind of see me and Jaden interact one day. It got caught on camera. I ended up, we was doing the interview with him upstairs at the weight facility. I didn't forgot about being a reporter. I'm checking on my nephew at this point. I'm like, what's going on, man? Look, glad to see you finally. He's like, man, I've been trying to, you know, mama been on me trying to talk to you, you know. I've been trying to get to you, but you know, things change. I was like, look, it's all good. But to see that young man, y'all have the same type of mannerism on and off the field. I see a lot of similarities in y'all style of play. What's that relationship like with Jaden Roberts? And then also knowing that he's going into probably his last year on campus, and you're starting to emerge as one of the leaders in that position group. What's that relationship like, and how is it helping you come along in your career, Bama?
Like I said before, how I was high-headed last year, and you know what I'm saying, like really confused and like really didn't know nothing about college football, and like how I had to grow as a player. Like he kept my head straight, man. Like it was times, like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm crying, like not knowing like what to do, like am I not good enough, like you feel me? And like he just killed me like level headed, like but I had to grow as a player. I started getting better like mid season last year. You feel me? And man, with J Rob, bro, like he called me his little brother, like you feel me? Like I look up to him as like a big brother figure. Like I've always been a big brother, but like the closest person I am to, like, out of the whole O-line room is, like, J-Rob. Like, that's my dog, fam. Like, I'll do anything for that boy. Like, literally, like, he can get my shirt off my back, and he bigger than me. Like,
wait, time out. Wait, look, man. And that's crazy. They say J-Rob done slimmed down about 15 pounds. He done dropped about 15 and it got bigger. It seemed like, to me, that I see it. I was like, where, weight loss where?
I just said this the other day because like we be joking around in the locker room or whatever, like, but it's the truth. Like I'm like, bro, J-Rob is the definition of what every offensive lineman would wish to look like. Like he don't look like an offensive lineman at all. Like nothing about J-Rob says offensive lineman.
Nothing. Look more like MMA defensive end. You know what I'm saying? Like he put him in the ring or line him up on the edge, let him go out the quarter. He got that Vernon Davis. I don't know if you know who Vernon Davis was. He 6'8", like 260 plate tight end, had a 41-inch vert. Crazy athletic dude, but was shredded. 6% body fat, 6'8", 250 or something like that. Crazy. That's who Jaden put me in the mind of. But Mama, knowing that your son, your young man is off at campus, and we talked about this. Everybody want to talk about this, and we're gonna highlight this, and then we're gonna talk about this spring. Because I love your performance in spring ball, Rock. It was crazy. I'm going to put your highlights up in the background and kind of give people an idea of what you do in live action play. And we couldn't get the cuts from this season when I think it was it the Kentucky game you were in? It wasn't USF. What game were you in?
The Tennessee game, wasn't it?
That was Chattanooga.
Yeah. Because I remember it was one play Chattanooga game. You went blindside on that Michael Orr on that young man, and I wanted to put that out there, man. Where you taking him? Where you taking him? So I was gonna make a little cut, a little edit with it. Where you taking him? He had to go to the bus, coach. It's time for him to go.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie, bro.
But yeah, man. But yeah, talking about just all the transition and everything. Rock, what's been the hardest part? Well, Mom. What have you done, to help Rock with this weight loss journey to help get him in better shape or better playing weight for this upcoming season?
Just trying to encourage him, to like, it's not going to come off overnight. You know what I'm saying? Even though you can put it on overnight, like losing weight is something that is very, very hard to do. Mm-hmm. And I tell him all the time, and anybody that knows me personally, I used to weigh 347 pounds. And I'm down now to 235. So I know how to lose weight. And so that's what I was telling him, like, it's hard, but if that's what you got to do to get where you need to go in life or where you trying to go in life, I mean, you just got to block everything out of your head because losing weight is really a mind battle.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is.
You may know you like, and I'm a big sweet eater. Ryqueze is too. We like bread and stuff like that. But when you got a goal set in mind, it's out the door. You just got to let it be what it is. And like I told him, when you get where you're going, you can, you can cheat a little bit. You can get you a piece of donut. You might not eat the whole box like you used to, but you can have one.
Some lemon pound cake or some red velvet cake. You know what I'm saying?
Red velvet.
You know what I'm saying? With the cream and the pecans on it. That's how. My fault, Rock. My bad. I know you locked in. My bad, bro.
You crazy. No pecans, fam.
No pecans.
Nah, you don't eat nuts. No nuts.
Oh, okay.
Just cream cheese, no nuts.
Listen, one thing about me, my grandma put me on that. I had never had red velvet with the pecans on it until I came back to the South. I'm an Army brat.
Oh yeah.
And when we came back to the South, my grandma did that. And I mean, she would do roasted, go and get pecans off the pecan tree outside, crack them open, roast them in the oven with some butter, put a little salt on it.
Yes, that's it. That's
the good
it.
snacks
On
right there.
top of it sure is one of my
Yes, sir.
favorites.
But I love that. I love that you actually paying attention to. Look at him. There you go. There you go. Look at her. Look at her acting up over there. But I like that, man, because it's already hard to be away from the family. You know, when you have a relationship kind of like what you and your son have developed over the years, it's hard to be away from each other. And to go through transitions like this, something great on this magnitude. Rock, what's some goals we looking at this season coming into this 2020, 24, 25 season? What are some goals for Rock Montgomery on the field? Give me 2 goals on the field and give me 2 goals off the field that we're trying to achieve this season. So not just me, but our community is behind you, young man. I promise you. I don't want to sound like a fanboy. I ain't looking for no clout, but I've been on Rock Montgomery since when we made the Coach Cap hire. I knew that would benefit you so much. I look at some of the guys he's developed in the past, and I know you've probably done your research or been told about some of the guys that he's pushed over, developed and pushed to the league. And you're the type of personality, and skill set that he thrives off of. He thrives off of developing guys of your caliber. And I'm telling you, son, if you stick with it, you're going to reach crazy, crazy heights. And I always tell people you're always one snap away from needing to be ready. Always one snap away. So what's some goals on the field that you're looking to achieve this season? And then 2 goals off the field that you're looking to achieve this season?
Well, I started with the non-football goals. You know what I'm saying? I would say I'm big on like keeping my grades up. That's one. Keeping my grades up, man. Like I want to keep my grades up. I'm gonna shoot for all A's this semester. You feel me? In the fall coming up, and then trying to be on the president's list for having like a 4.0 like GPA.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I'm trying to shoot for. I mean, I was real close last year, but like man, like just because of like how I turned in the paper, like it messed up my grade. I had got a B, but like it had dropped me low. I had to bring it back to a B. But other than that, like I ain't gonna say I know I can like be on the president's list and like get all A's. Like that ain't nothing to me.
Right. That's awesome, man. Education, I'm not one of the ones that's gonna push my kids to go to college. I want my kids to whatever their progressive minds are locked into as far as doing what's better for them and developing them as a being in society. That's what but education is important. So whatever you're gonna do, you need to educate yourself about it. And what's your major right now, Rock?
Communications.
Oh, that's right down my alley right there. I'm a tech guy. I did communications when I was in the military, 8.5 years, man. And when I say a lot of them certifications I got, they really carried me over from my transition to the military, from the military to civilian life. Got me into a lot of doors just having those certifications. So that's cool that you're doing that. And you at the University of Alabama, a degree from University of Alabama just about guarantees you a career just about anything outside of football. I'm gonna tell you that right now, if you apply it. So what's one of the on-field goals?
On field, man, like honestly, just my goal, like when I first got there last year that I didn't really get, and that's an opportunity to see the field. Like I done told Coach Cap numerous times, and I told Coach DeBoer, you know what I'm saying, numerous times. I feel like I showed. I ain't gonna say I feel like the film speaks for itself. Like I had like some real good, you feel me, practice highlights, and like I did some good things during A-Day. You know what I'm saying? I think I had overall like a good spring, but like my weight played like a big factor into that. Like being able to like keep going and not like last like only like or like 3-4 play drives, and then like I'd be like winded or gassed.
Yeah.
But like when I came back like better in shape for workouts, like everybody like noticed it. Like I'm moving like butter, like it's like everything like smoother now. Like I don't be as like tired as much. I got more energy, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me, like losing like all that weight back in May, like played a big factor in like the player I'm becoming now, and the player like I'm gonna be developing to like in camp. So like that's one of the goals, like touching the field, man. Like I'm with the twos right now. I'm working center, and then like I've been playing guard since I got here, so I can play either or. And you know what I'm saying? I'm behind my guys. I'm behind my boy Parker. You feel me? Parker, a great player. You know what I'm saying? And the whole 5 that we got up right now, great players. You know what I'm saying? Starting 5. I'm right behind them boys. Like going to war with them boys. Like, you feel me? I just want to like personally touch the field. Like that's like the goal right there. Cause I know that like with my talents being shown to the world and showing everybody what I can do, like they're gonna be like, who is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody really know me. Don't nobody know too much about me. I'm not all for the hype. I'm not all for the fame. I'm not really about cameras. I'm not really about like all the, you feel me, attention.
Man, I love that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like you can ask my mama, like I was kind of like skeptical about this, and it's not like nothing towards you. It's just like I'm not the type of person that like want to have the camera all in my face. Like, you feel me? Like,
listen, and I don't mean to cut you off. I don't need to talk to anybody to know. I'm a very good people reader. And I will tell you right now, it was a lot of times where I would be at team reporting events, and I could look around after practice how guys were interacting. They would see media guys, and you could see how some of them were kind of like, passive about interacting. And it's guys like Deontay Lawson, he's a perfect professional when it comes to, he don't care to be in front of the cameras. Deontay just want to handle business. Jalen Miro, though, he gonna take advantage of it, and he gonna expound on everything. And because that's the brand he's building. Deontay Lawson is get to work, get to do, and all the guys get to work and do their job, but some people just excel. And so when I reached out to you, Miles, it was a lot of the offensive linemen. I love y'all togetherness, man. And I said, if I could just continue to establish these relationships and see that I promise you, Coach Smook is not one of the on threes, none of them. I'm not them. I promise you, this is more about understanding the college football and the being a player aspect from the players, not what's being written about them. And so many times I saw, and your mama tell you, I got mad, not necessarily mad. She kind of got to hear my frustration because it would be things I would come to y'all practices this past spring and watch happen with the offensive line. And I would literally see somebody leave that practice and go and report, I'll see a comment in the chat. What about so-and-so or this person? And I would literally see this person not practicing, and they'd be like, yeah, he was with the first group, rotating with this person. I'm like, and I done recorded these clips. And so that's when I got exposed to this, and I kind of took that leap of faith to always be authentic. So I'm glad that you took a leap of faith and was able to project your image here on the Coach Smook Network, man. I'm honored, like for real, both you and your mother to be on here. So I appreciate that. But go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I had to highlight that, man. I love how authentic this environment is now with the staff and at the university, like of providing y'all the opportunities to make these decisions on y'all own. That's pretty awesome to me.
For sure, man. I'm a real likable person. Like my mama real likable, you feel me? Like can't nobody say like that they don't like my mama or like me. I ain't got not one person in the building, like on staff or player or, you know what I'm saying, custodian, anything like that could say like they don't like me. Like show people respect, like you get respect back. You feel me? Like that's what it's all about. Like I only treat people how I want to be treated. You feel me? Because I know I don't want nobody mistreat me. So like, why would I do that to anybody else? You feel me? Like I got love for everybody. I got love for my teammates. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I am. Like I care about everybody. Like we all in this together. I see these boys every day. I'm around them 24/7. You feel me? Even like the coaches and all that. Like you know what I'm saying? I always got a smile on my face, like never down or mad about anything. Like I'm carefree in the world. Like that's just how I am. Like life too short, and you know what I'm saying. Like certain things in life ain't like really promised to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you can just be mad or bitter all the time about stuff. You feel me? Like I'ma always walk around with a smile. Like I used to have braces, but like now they gone now. So you feel me?
Okay, look, can't stop him from smiling. Nah, I be seeing him, Tim Keenan, all the big boys be representing, all they little swag and they little drip. What they say now, drip. Yeah, I be seeing y'all hold it down, man. But I love that about y'all, man. I love how this staff is encouraging y'all to be personable, be approachable, but also understand that there is a standard you know, and y'all carry a lot of weight, and it doesn't do any good to put more pressure on you, you know, pressure that unnecessary pressure. You get what I'm saying? Like handling social media. Present yourself as your brand, you know, and that's one thing me and your mom was talking about. I love how you don't look for the camera. You do what you do, you show up, you work hard, and when you approach, you respectable, you know. I don't know if you remember my our first interaction, man. You Olis, Brockemeyer, and I think Jaden was walking through the locker room, and I japped Jaden up first, dapped him up first, and he was, you know, kind of laughing and bumped me, and I was like, all right. I walked through there. I act like I had to swell up on this before I started getting the weight room, Keisha. I act like I had to get, and all of them kind of bumped me, like laughing. And I was like, you know, and Rock was one of the ones that bumped me. And I was like, man, these big jokers, all these, you know, because I'm looking eye level with most of them. You know, I'm 6'3". I'm looking eye level with most of them, but they just were so big, man. I told at the time, you know, I was on the other network. I was like, man, those some big dudes, bro. I can't even fake and play like I would get out on the field and try to have fun in some pads with the size of these young men and the way they be moving, bro. So, but yeah, man, I just love the energy around the campus. Now, before I let you all off tonight, man, because this conversation has been great, I don't want to drag it along. I think we got a lot. We're gonna have Mama coming on a lot more. Rock, I don't know if she told you, Mama about to get on social. She about to listen. I got Mama hyped up to host a show, Rock. I'm about to let her get. I'm about to let her get on the wheels, bro.
Please don't do it. Please.
It's
not even hate.
Don't do me bad. Don't do me bad, boy.
I'm just saying.
Don't do me.
Don't do my sister, man.
Man, I know I can talk, but my mama can go. My mama can go.
Look, bro. First conversation me and your mama had over the phone, which we was setting this up because I know she was checking the temperature, trying to see what she was about to, you know, try to get her baby to do. Right. I mean, I feel like it was my mama checking the temperature for me. But we talking, man, and I'm talking about like 5 minutes go by. I'm thinking, okay, I done got my point across. She kind of agreed to it, and we get to talking about, you know, our feelings around certain things, and you know, certain things that happened in the past. And I was like, man, I look at the phone. 37 minutes then went by. I was like, Lord Jesus. I said, and now this is how I know we family, because I was like, all right, I'm gonna let you go. She said, yeah, I'm gonna get on up off here. And we was on the phone for another 25, 30 minutes.
Good, right, man. She gonna find something else to talk about. Like,
don't do me.
I'm like that too, though. But I can honestly say, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you talking to real people of good character, people who actually genuine and mean good, it ain't no problem talking to them like for an hour or two, or probably even more than that. Like, you feel me? Like, man, I had talked to like one of my like good friends or whatever. Sunday. We talking and stuff like that. We on the phone from like, I want to say 12 to like 9, like at night, like just talking about like different things, like, you know, like, you feel me? Now I'm not gonna really hold like a long conversation with somebody like that I can kind of tell like ain't really meaning too well, but like if I see like you meaning me good and like the conversation good, like the vibe of the conversation good, like we can talk for like forever, because like you feel me? Like when you talking to somebody about something like that's like real, or like what people really don't think about, or certain stuff and like that people really take for granted, like them the type of people like I like talking to.
Me too.
Because I can just sit and think, or like some can pop on my phone and you just, you know what I'm saying, you get to thinking and like
pop it off and you be gone for an hour talking with somebody.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's how it is though. But I love talking to people like good. I like talking to like real good hearted like and like holy people.
Yeah. Wholesome people. That's what I'm talking about, real people. So y'all, I got one last thing we're gonna do. This is kind of something that I want to allow my community. They've been very supportive of not just the network, but you are. Anytime we've talked about making this happen, they've been very excited. And one person in particular that's part of the family, I'm gonna let and this is somebody that that your mom got to kind of interact with in getting it set up. She kind of was the reason. Cindy. We got Cindy in the back. We're gonna bring her on. I'm gonna actually replace her with me. So I'm gonna add to the stage, and then I'm gonna remove myself.
Okay,
here we go.
Cindy.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do this right. I need to move this.
Oh my God, he is in so much trouble.
Hey, Miss Cindy.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, love?
Oh, wonderful. It was so good chatting with you.
Yes, ma'am. You too. You hit me up all the time.
Let me tell you, you should be so proud. Oh, I know you are.
I am.
You keep going. Keep doing what you're doing.
I got you. Yes, ma'am.
We're all behind you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate the support.
You're welcome. You know, Smook took all my questions.
It did it.
Yeah. And it was pretty much what I put on Twitter. I was just so fascinated with the changeover and what you had to go through, young man, about how you had to prepare for the new system, and I'm just kind of curious to how different is it, you know?
It was real different. Honestly, I want to say practice got like longer, more periods practice wise, but shorter amount of time. So it's like kind of like game speed and game tempo, like each period during practice.
Right.
Never played music during practice ever, like ever. Like
Oh, I bet that's fun for y'all.
that's nice. But then Coach DeBoer told us how like playing music is like to see if we gonna get distracted during practice and stuff like that. Like maybe one of our favorite songs might come on and like see if we gonna be more focused on the song or on football. Like he said, that's like preparing us to be in the stadium with 100,000 fans. Like, are y'all gonna be paying more attention to the fans, or like y'all gonna be paying attention to the game and actually playing? So that's a big change for sure. Getting into the new schedule, having practice in the morning. I've never had practice in the morning. Like, I have in high school like once or twice, but it wasn't how it's gonna be like on a consistent day-to-day basis, having practice like in the morning. But then they give us more time to recover and get our bodies together and keep going like the next day. And I feel like that's gonna be like a bigger change, and like it's gonna help out the whole team be healthy. And that's another big thing about it too, from like the way Coach DeBoer is gonna have like the whole system set up for us. So that's something that I like as well. From more and way more than like last year.
Wouldn't that be better as far as the heat too?
Not
Cooler?
It's all
possible.
It's still gonna be hot. Like I wake up in the morning, get ready to go to workouts, it's still hot. Like regardless, like as the day goes by, like it gets even hotter. But you know, it's just his philosophy of like getting to work in early in the morning, and the rest of the day, like we'll have school and stuff like that, and like we'll have time to recover. That's the whole point of it. Like we'll have way like now like with workouts we have way more time on our hands like than we've ever had like at all. Like we'll have workouts, then like we'll have like on Tuesdays, Thursdays have like our player run practices like that we did today. Had upper body lift today, and then have quick position meetings, watching film and going over plays. And then next thing you know, we do our play and run practice, and then like we do for the rest of the days, nothing but school.
Look at Cindy. Look at Cindy. I had to jump in. Look at you coming in, firing off your question. You know what? I'm surprised because, and I'm glad you did this because the way I wanted to set up, I got two guests. I wanted the lady to ask Rock a question, and then I wanted the male to ask Mom a question. So I'm glad you shot off that way. But anything else, Cindy? Because we definitely got to get them on. They got schedules like me. You got schedules too. Because Cindy, I got to tell you too, Ms. Montgomery gave you your shout out, but I'm gonna give you your shout out. Cindy has been putting in work. I got 4 parents in my inbox right now because of Cindy. So AAA fam, y'all give Cindy her love right here, man. She really putting in work, put the name out there for the Coach Smook Network and the AAA family. She really has been doing her thing. I appreciate you for what you do. But any last statements before we let you off and get Piano Man up in here?
All right, Rock, you have a good season, buddy, and roll Tide.
Yes, man. Thank you. Roll Tide.
All right.
Listen, Rock, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. You talking about having a diehard fan? You talking about I know you know Bama fans. But this community right here, the ones I've been privy to meeting in person and that's been joining my community, we talk football over here. And when we start talking about the O-line, I'm telling you, man, I can't wait. And you seen it in the comments. It ain't just because you on the show. You can go back through many shows. Your mom's been in here and the other shows. When we talk about offensive line, man, there's no way, the only thing that's keeping you off the field right now is literally what's in front of you. And that's literally what's in front of you. The moment there's a slip up there, I promise you, just by my eye, and a lot of people that evaluate the game of football, your opportunity is there. So stay ready, just like Cindy said, and we supporting you, man, 100%. I'm gonna bring on our second guest, and I'm gonna try to do this differently. I'm gonna bring him on, and since he's gonna be asking Mama questions, he can give Piano Man. When you come on, can you hear me? You got thumbs up. When you come on, have your question ready for Mama, and we're gonna get into it. All right, here we go, y'all. Piano Man to the stage. I'm gonna move back.
Hello, roll tide to everybody, Rob and Mom. How are you doing?
Good.
Good, good. So since I have to address this to Mom, we're diehard Bama fans. I'm pretty sure you figured that all out and everything. But my number one question to you as a parent,
Uh-huh.
how do you handle the naysayers?
Oh no, my phone died. No.
No, Mama phone died. Look, Rock.
Hung your head.
Rock.
Just what I was getting into my question. You know what? That's a science book.
Look, it might. You know what? This ain't a bad thing. I know because Mama gonna be hosting, so we're gonna get plenty more. Mom, we got Rock. We got Rock for look. We got Rock for another 10 minutes. Listen, give Rock the question because I think
Okay.
she was gonna share the same sentiments as her son.
Yes.
Rock Houston, that boy.
His
You,
his
you ain't
reaction,
no
I
good,
love
Rock.
it. I hope somebody's getting a picture of how he laughed.
You ain't no good, Rock. You want me to tell you why it's funny, Piano Man? Because I'm a mama's boy too. So I
Yeah.
know I guarantee you I could share every emotion that Rock is displaying right now. Man, you love having Rock. Mama at your games before Piano Man asks his question. Rock, Mama at your games, was there a distinct you can hear her from everybody else, no matter what stadium, no matter what game, can you no matter what she's sitting at, can you find your mama in the stands?
Easily. Easily. Like, even when she came to like our scrimmages, like during
Hey,
the break.
yes, I knew who your mama was at the scrimmage. I came to the second scrimmage. I knew who your mama was.
Like we might be, we ain't gonna lie, like we might be out there finna have to run a play, like we in the mud or something like that. Like I'm listening for the play, but like I'm like, what my mama at? Then that's how I get the eye gazing, and then I'll be like, there she go.
Yep, there she go. Look,
Yeah.
all right, look, Piano Man, go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, Rock, my question is, well, for Mom was, but I'll direct it to you. How do you handle naysayers? We as Bama fans, we have to listen to a lot of negatives simply because it's Alabama. How do you handle it just from an everyday standpoint of being a player?
Uh, Like this, hey, Smooth, like this going back to me saying like how I keep a smile on my face, right?
Yeah,
Anything negative that I hear, like I try my best to turn it into a positive because I don't like all that negativity. For one, like don't come at me like that. That's one thing about it. And then again, if you don't believe in us or you know what I'm saying, like you don't feel like we gonna be up to the potential or we ain't gonna fulfill like our full like fulfill like our fullest potential, anything like that, don't talk like and don't be a naysayer in the beginning, and then in the end result when we doing what we're supposed to do and we doing everything that we know we said what we was gonna do. Like, don't be on the coattail. Like, don't be all in my face. Don't be trying to be cool with me. Like, I heard you the first time. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, you wasn't rocking with us, but now since you know what I'm saying, we got something going. Like, you want to be on the wagon. No, like, because if you get on the wagon, if you try to get on the wagon, don't come around me because I'm gonna knock you off.
I caught it. I caught the big screen at the perfect time, Piano Man. You know, I love when our boys get like, and this is a testament. This is what I'm gonna say, Piano Man. I'm gonna let you get your response, but this is a testament to this coaching staff and how they're pushing these boys to really be authentic about what they're projecting, and you can tell this team right now. Every young man that interacts on social media in his locker room. There's no ego. There's no me agenda. This team is out to prove something as a unit. And
yes.
I'm getting the feels, even talking with Ryan Williams briefly, I'm getting the feels it's like, we don't care if this one got 100 receiving yards. As long as we catch every ball, if every pass is thrown, if it touch our hands, we want to catch it as a group. We don't want any drops as a wide receiver room. We don't want to give up any sacks as an offensive line. Tyler Booker was so upset after their second scrimmage. And honestly, to me, that was the most intense scrimmage for them because I felt like they were calling plays to get a defense the advantage this past spring with the second scrimmage. And Ryqueze right there, I came and I gave my report. I said, defense looked great. You know, they really was dialing it up that second scrimmage. And you got to see when the second group offensive line got in, when Jaden went down and Rock and them boys got it, that lineup got in, the line started moving. The run game was working, and this was against the ones. You get what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see how they develop, but that transition, how they handled it, I think this is crazy good. Piano Man, your response, bro.
All I'm gonna say is, Rock, man, I'm proud of you. You, your family, the Alabama family, and to hear you talk about how you just stuck through the transition, man, that was mature on your part, and that goes to show that you've been reared the correct way. And man, the sky's the limit for you. But I want to say this: I will be going on the NIL, whatever that is, on the athletes thread. I'm going to find your merch, and I will be buying it, young man. And you got a fan in me. I'm out here on the West Coast for the moment, just for the moment. I'll be coming home, but I want to tell you this quick story to show you how popular you all are. I'm in Walmart last night. I'm in Tacoma, Washington. I have on an Alabama shirt. I'm coming out the door, and this man stops me. He said, "Wait a minute. What does your shirt say?" And it says Alabama Crimson Tide. And the man just yells out, "Roll Tide," in front of all of these people here in Washington. And he just shakes my hand uncontrollably and wouldn't even let it go. So the point that I'm making is, man, you have fans all over. And brother, we love you, and we're thankful for you. And man, looking forward to the season. I'll see you, the Lord willing, on the 31st at the very first ball game. And I hope I can get your autograph so I can say I got a Stars autograph. So roll Tide, my brother,
yes,
and length for life.
It's all love from my end to your end, man, for sure.
Gotcha.
For sure, man. For sure, man. Piano Man, appreciate you for joining, man. Hey, Rock, this is one of my one of my moderators in the community. Support the channel heavy, support the team heavy. Authentic, brother. So I appreciate you, Piano Man, for jumping on. And once again, 100% AAA SOS, man. You already know how we do. Roll Tide, baby.
Sir. For sure, man.
Bring your mama back on to close out the show, y'all. Listen, I don't know.
At her.
Look, can y'all hear me?
We got you.
Can you hear me?
We got you. Can you hear us?
Look, my phone died. I had to go pull out the laptop.
We heard you cry wolf before it went off.
Look,
phone died.
Look, hey, that's what it do, Rock. It'll freeze on you. I was on a segment one time and my phone, I had just got done doing post-practice report, and I jumped in on another segment, and that thing froze, and I'm just talking, and I look at my phone, the screen black, and I have been talking for a good 3 minutes, just like looking over the camera, because you're not taught to look at the camera, look over the camera, but I want to take this moment to thank y'all for real, man. I really want to thank y'all for being gracious enough to just come on the channel, y'all. Rock, me and your mom got to talk about kind of like what pushed me to my own channel, what some of the stuff that transpired, and to know that she was kind of watching from afar, and I had her support through the whole transition. That meant a lot to me. But I remember a lot of these relationships that I started building with you guys as a team reporter, and I want to say, man, you guys are really on to something special. Keep that faith in God first. You know what I'm saying? Keep God first all the time, man. That's one thing I was happy to see. You all were very public about y'all faith. About how y'all come together, and y'all are relying on a belief system that's infectious and that's real. And I can appreciate that in a culture when you're talking about in this day and age where so much is, driven by social media. You guys are still sticking to a foundational belief in Coach Saban, and that's controlling your narrative, controlling what's in front of you, controlling what's in your control. Everything else will play out, and I love that about y'all. But Marquise, you got anything to say to the family or to anything before? And then I'll pass you, Rock, and then we'll close out the show. Look, y'all so funny.
Yeah.
I'm not goofy. That's a light. Like
I'm
never
gonna tell you, Rock, where you see them things in there, don't you, boy?
I see. I was just about to say she got it. She look at her. Don't hate now.
No, I'm not a hater. I'm the reason she even has waves in the first place.
He showed me how to get them.
Like that's one. See me, I'm not spinning right now because I just washed my hair yesterday because it was itching real bad.
I washed mine today.
And I'm finna wolf, but you know what I'm saying? I got videos, I got pictures. Hey, I got them dogs, fam.
I was trying to figure out when did you cut your hair off?
Man, I cut my hair right after we lost to Michigan.
Oh.
I could.
Oh man.
I had plaits in my hair, and it's this girl that I follow on Instagram. Her name Trent. We're on Instagram. She got waves or whatever, and I was like, man. So I cut my hair. I was just looking like I ain't had waves since like the 9th grade. I was like, man, it's time for something different. I was tired of trying to find somebody to do my hair. And you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of hair. Like I had
I seen
like, and everybody like, why you cut it? Like it was just time for something different. And then people saying like I look more mature with like a low cut. And then like my head can actually breathe like
in the helmet, especially in the helmet.
Man, yeah. So cutting my hair off was like a real like good decision. And like I feel as like man, like I feel cleaner. Like it's it's a cleaner look.
Yeah, I remember going through that stage in my life, man. I want to say it was like especially in the military. I found the liking of my little haircut, but once I got in the military, having to shave and not being able to have facial hair or be able to grow my hair to a certain length. Because of military regulations, I enjoy this freedom now. So once you get older, you might change it up. Especially you got that good grade of hair. I see you got that good hair. So you'll be look. So where you get it from?
His mama.
I'm weak, bro.
Hey, both sides, man. Before you do your closing, Rock and Keisha, I want to request something. Okay. So my parents and I and a couple of members of the community, we'll all be at the West Kentucky game. And September 28th, we're doing a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway for our tailgate party. And it's this football that we purchased through the network. It hasn't been pumped up. I just pulled out the plastic. But, Rock, we want your autograph on this football here. We're going to blow it up. Well, after everybody signed, we're going to blow it up. And we're giving this away to one of our lucky community members. I want to get your autograph somewhere on this white side here when I come to T-Town. I'm going to be in T-Town in a few weeks. If I don't make it to T-Town before you go home for your break, I want to get your autograph on that, man. How that sound?
That's straight, man. All you got to do is hit me up. Like like I'm not famous. I don't want to be famous. My phone is very dry. Like
listen,
just hit me up. I ain't Hollywood. I'm gonna respond. All you gotta do is hit me up.
Rock, you are as a lifelong Alabama fan. I came to myself one day and I was sitting on the front porch. And this was recent. I said, I really be out here being fans of 17, 18, 19-year-old young men. Like, I've been doing it since I was an adult. I graduated 2008, Rock. I know I look young, but I'm an old man. You get what I'm saying? I got my sister, my older sister, the sister above me is the same age as your mother. Okay. So you get what I'm saying? So I I look at you all not necessarily as famous, but to be able to get to this level and do what you all do. But this group is extra special to me. This is the greatest transition, like the greatest era of college football I've been able to experience as a Bama fan. I grew up when we had the 6-year losing streak to Auburn from 2000 to 2006. I would live through that era. I lived through the Schuler. I lived through the doggone Fraichion mess, like all of that stuff. So when I see y'all young men, y'all not just I understand what it's like. I know what it's like outside with the media and everything. That's why I make sure I dot my I's and cross my T's when it comes to dealing with y'all, because I care just as much about not necessarily your brand, but your image and what's being portrayed about you and how it's being portrayed as much as y'all should. So that's why I double check. And I appreciate your mom for doing that. So Miss Keisha, go ahead and tell everybody where you follow you at and all that good stuff. And, you know, I already kind of gave them the surprise about you hosting when Ladies Night coming up next month. So, but in the month of August, once the season starts, we're going to get this thing popping. But go ahead and tell them where to find you so we can get you on Twitter and all that good stuff.
Yes. You can find me on Twitter, but believe it or not, I don't even know my Twitter handle. What is it?
I'm about to find it right now. Hold on.
It's like MK Chambers. It's like MK Chambers.
Yeah. Or, you know, you can message me like Miss Cindy. That'll be because I'm not on Twitter all the time like that. I got a Snap. I'm not on there like that. I don't have a Facebook. Or they can reach out to you, Coach Smook. You know how to get in contact with me.
Listen, I know that's right, because we family now. I told them boys when we met, I met all them boys, Miles, all of them was standing up to the side, and I was the only one. Like, everybody was so uptight. I didn't know the etiquette, you know, how to be a reporter. I'm just being me. I'm Smook. Like, when I show up, I'm Smook, and I understand I'm doing team reporting, but I just felt like it was more important to really be myself, be authentic. And just talking to a lot of those guys, you know, from a week-to-week basis every now and then, it's definitely a blessing to be in this position. But there goes her Twitter, y'all. MK Chambliss 2 at MK Chambliss 2. She got the picture of Rock. And who is that young man right there you holding, Rock?
That's my baby brother Blake. Like that's my dog, man. I always ask my mama to have me a little brother or sister, and then 2016, she had him. His birthday, the password to my phone, like, you feel me? Me and him, he my profile picture on my game. Like that's my baby right there. That's my little brother.
I'm glad I was able to segue into that, because I know that's a big part of your motivation to do what you do, Rock. And I'm telling you, I know from having a godson and having sons, you know, having a figure like you in his life is going to be huge in a lot of his future decisions. And just talking to your mom and that relationship, I already know he already think he a little rocker already. So it's keep doing what you're doing, man, being positive. But y'all make sure y'all check mom's Twitter out right there, MK Chambliss 2 on Twitter, and y'all interact with him. Get her followers up, because when the season start, y'all know it's gonna be some. She gonna be that one. I tell you, we ain't gonna never.
I'm the real cheerleader. Like, you know, I'm not gonna sit down and be quiet. Even though we at a college game, I might get thrown out, and I don't even drink. I'm go right, yeah. I'm with it.
We ain't let mama get thrown out. I don't care what they say. Well, ain't that right, Rock? We don't care what they say. They ain't throwing mama out.
I'm gonna tell Coach call a quick timeout.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's me, cheerleader mom.
Coach DeBoer, timeout. Mama ain't get kicked out. I don't know if you ever seen that episode on Last Chance U when they was trying to kick the young man. He ended up going to Georgia or got transferred. They was trying to tell his mom to leave the game because she was asking coach how he was coaching. Like, what are you doing? Do y'all practice? Get her out of here. He said, nah. He walked off the field, walked to the end zone. No, you ain't going. You gonna stand right here till I finish this game. And just like me, you don't play with mama. You don't mess with mama. But y'all go check out Rock's Twitter too, man. We got Rock sitting up here at Rock Montgomery right there on Twitter. That don't look like no 365. I don't care what y'all say. How much you said you was weighing?
During last season I was 334. Before when I first got the Bama, I was 362.
Man, okay. Now 334, I can see 330 right there. That's just big solid. I don't think y'all see his forearms. Rock got forearms the size of my quads, y'all. That ain't fair. Like that ain't fair. I'm 6'3" by 185, 180 right now. And I don't even want to talk about it. Let me get you off the screen because this ain't cool. And I feel sorry for you and you and Pops for having to feed him them last couple years before he went off to college. So Rock, you come home. What's the go-to meal that's mama got to cook when you come home in the off season? What's the go-to meal?
It just depends, honestly. Like when my daddy and like her, but it was really more like my daddy. Like they got me like on Caesar salad. Like I love Caesar salad. Like,
yeah.
If I had to say like a guess, like just to say like something like I love for my mama to cook, it's got to be either baked spaghetti or like this pasta like she made for me for my birthday one time, like when I was in high school. Like that's probably like the like top things like I would eat coming home, or I would like put in a request.
Yeah. See, and what's your favorite things to cook for your baby?
Whatever he likes.
Whatever. Look at
he
teasing.
Though, why I just made some baked spaghetti Sunday with pepperonis in it.
See,
and sausage. I put some ground sausage.
Yeah. No, she didn't free.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's buzzing. I'm sorry.
Oh.
And he like my peach cobbler, like, but he'll tell you I love to cook now. Look at I love to cook. I cook Coach Smook, like that's my thing.
I told you I eat. My chat right now, I guarantee you, I ain't looked at the comments in a minute because I just got caught up in the time. But my chat will tell you anytime I go live outside with Coach Smook, they ask what you had to eat. Because I eat. I don't look like it. Yeah, boy, I done picked up about 7 pounds in the past 3 weeks, Rock. 7 pounds, like not even eating right, just eating. I just eat because I love to eat, man. I love good food. I cook myself, my mama. My go-to though, when I used to go home, Rock, because I ain't have to watch my eating, you know what I'm saying? In college, they was making me eat. I was eating 4 meals a day. I was on a 4-meal plan in college. But I used to go home. My thing was, Mama, I need my macaroni and cheese. You can do either baked beans or potato salad. You got to do some whole cut greens. I want some hot water cornbread, and you could pick whether you want to bake or fry the chicken. That's that little plate right there, because I could make 6 of those plates and take it with me, and I'm gonna be able to eat that for the next 2 days. Because the longer it sit, it tastes better than macaroni and cheese. It still tastes better potato salad or baked beans. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that was my little go-to. I'm a soul food kid. I grew up watching my mama make biscuits and pancakes from scratch. You know, waffles, all that stuff, everything from scratch. None of that pre-made store-bought preservative stuff. So, yeah, man, it's been a time tonight, man. Rock, I hope you enjoyed your time. Marquisha, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all time on the show tonight, and hopefully we can start getting you on here, Rock, for real. Like, we got a few guys. I'm talking with Morgan and a couple of the staff. Got some guys that I want to have as a weekly special type thing where we get you guys on, even going into the season, man. Just to get that other side of what comes into preparation for the season. What's going on? You know, I can't wait to get this NCAA league started up, this online league. I think I'm gonna hurt some feelings. I'm gonna hurt some feelings, and I would love to add you to that list to hurt some feelings, because I think Malachi was one that really came for me. I'm gonna tell you right now, he came for me straight up. Yeah, he came for me. You know, he swear he got it on the sticks, and I think it was Kendrick Law too. Kendrick Law was kind of popping his gums lit, but that's Kendrick Law. He gonna talk trash about everything. So,
especially being from Louisiana,
them boys, all of them. I ain't never met one from down there that don't talk trash, but. Thank y'all for coming on, y'all. And chat, I hope y'all enjoyed this segment tonight. Even the 2 guests that came on and spoke with Rock, Marquisha and Rock. I appreciate y'all, Piano Man and Cindy. I love this, man. I love this vibe. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the vibe. And if you are tuning in on the post show, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you share it. Let everybody know this is the spot to come to. You want to get the inside scoop. You want to get the real. You want to get authenticity above all. Jump on the Coach Smook Network. But with that being said, family, show some love to Rock and Marquisha. Rock can't wait to cheer you on. Marquisha can't wait to cheer him on with you, because we definitely, I'm telling y'all, Rock, do not be surprised if you don't hang with mom and pops in the stands. and I'm acting up with them. Just keep playing. Stay focused. We good.
Just walk to back to the facility after the game.
We good. Look. I'm with it, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up tonight, for real. And y'all be blessed. AAA fam, y'all be blessed. And that's gonna be it for tonight. Catch y'all on the next one. I'm your boy Coach Smook, and this has been the Coach Smook Evening Show. Y'all be blessed, y'all. Hold on, let me get the right. Let me get the right outro. Yeah, on 3, roll tide. 1, 2, 3, roll tide. Yes.
Subscribe, cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live.